and welcome back to my channel. I am Girl Beats World, and if this is your first time here, this channel is all things beauty, from pamper routines to eyeshadow tutorials to today's amazing tutorial, which is all about, yep, come closer, yep, a little closer, no foundation makeup tutorial. Yes! I used no foundation, and I'm going to tell you how to do it and how to get this natural glow that I have going on as well. So let's not waste any more time. Please help your girl out by liking, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell. It helps me grow as a small YouTuber. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. Okay, so this is going to be one of those, what I like to call quick and dirty tutorials. It's not gonna take long. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, and we're gonna jump right into it. So this is Milk Hydro Pro. You've seen me use it in a ton of my other videos. It's a primer. Even though we are not using a quote unquote foundation, we are going to be using this all over our face to make sure that any products we apply to the face is sitting on top of the skin. It's also, like it says, hydro. It's a hydro primer, so it really moisturizes the face. It makes it feel nice and good. All the products that you will see in this video are incredibly affordable, so you definitely want to give them a chance. Next, the most expensive item on this video is the Anastasia Beverly Dip Brow, but technically it allows me to use some less products on my eyebrows. So maybe it's cutting some corners, but with Rona here and my eyebrows looking crazy, I had to change up the routine. You know, you gotta adapt or eat or be eaten. I don't know the best thing to say for that. Okay, so to use this, I'm just using like a super affordable angled eyebrow brush. This you can find in like different brush sets and all over. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to simply just kind of fill in the spaces of my brow. You can get a brush like this for as low as $1. It's super affordable. And we're not gonna do too much because again, we're looking for that natural, just quick glam look. And my other eyebrow routine was a little longer because I was like completely redoing the shape of the brow instead of, you know, kind of following what was already going on. So it took a little bit longer. So we're going to go to the other brow now. And I still create a little bit of a shape because old habits die hard. But not too much. We want to keep it pretty natural. Next, I'm using my high fiber brow gel, and I'm going to just apply that right onto my brow. This is also from Milk. You guys know what's next. We're using our concealer, and we're just going to quickly clean up the brow, line it up really nicely, and make sure we hide any of those unruly hairs that don't want to go without a fight. And this is like the first time in years I've changed my eyebrow routine. So you know these products work really well and are definitely worth the investment. Okay, so now that we've gotten our eyebrows on, I'm using the same concealer, LA Pro Girl, and I'm just going to add a little bit underneath the eye because I was talking to a sorority sister of mine, and I was like, honestly, I'd rather you go no foundation than go no concealer. Like, concealer is so so important, but you don't need a crazy amount to get the job done. So now that I've applied the concealer, I'm just gonna use my hands and press it into my face. Make sure your fingers are clean for this part, but this is to show you that you don't need fancy brushes to get this done. And I like doing a little bit on my lid too, just because it gives it that nice even fade. I'm even gonna add a little bit more to the lid without you even having any type of eyeshadow or concealer on. I mean, foundation on. You don't want to go too far because it helps to not have, if you're not going to put any darker concealer there, you want to leave the dark color lines of your natural skin tone all over your face. Just adding a little bit more to the eye as well. I know it looks a little discolored, but don't worry, we have a plan for that. We have a plan. But the other concealer I was gonna use was too light. This one has a little bit more of like a caramel tint to it, but I like it because you'll see when I add the powder to my face, you'll see that it adds a little extra bit of color instead of washing me out completely. And that helps with that kind of glow that you'll see at the end. Now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I am applying it using a sponge. Super affordable, you can use any type of sponge. And you're going to just apply it. I make kind of like an imaginary line there to give it some type of contoured effect. I go heavier in my problem area, which is here. I take it up a little bit to kind of blend out where that concealer is. And yeah, I just started trying this because, you know, I started doing more things at the house, having to take FaceTimes, having to get, you know, prep for meetings. And I didn't want to have that heaviness of foundation all over my face. So I just kind of used this instead, and I loved it. The second I did it and it came out looking nice, I was like, oh, I've definitely got to put my girlies on to this. And you can see this is perfect if you don't have a lot of products, you don't have makeup brushes, you haven't looked at my drugstore tutorial yet to see, shameless plug, exactly what you need. These are the tips if you don't have your whole supply yet. Like, I understand a lot of us are starting off, we're just starting to play with it. So why not see how to do a quick glam? Now on my nose, I'm going a little heavier and using this almost like a little contour to contour my nose. I know, who knew? You can contour your nose with a little powder. And this is setting powder, and it's not a foundation powder, a powder foundation, so it was not clickbait, and it's super affordable, like $5 to $7 for this powder, so don't get on me. Don't get on me. Okay. You see what I mean now? It looks like I'm naturally glowing. Then it looks really good. And the truth is, honestly, a bunch of my foundation isn't the right color anymore because I spent so much time indoors. So that's a whole story for another day, but I'm attacking the problem slowly but surely. Now I'm using my Wet n Wild Photofocus banana powder. This isn't the best banana powder in the world, but it is affordable and it does get the job done. So we can't be mad at it. And I actually am happy because since I was looking a little yellow, I know it's called banana powder, but this one's kind of like whiter banana powder than the Ben Nye that I use. So it'll help even out some of those colors. So yeah, this is the way that you get the foundation look without having any foundation on. And I am putting some on my lid because, again, it helps give you that even outflow, and I can show you exactly how to take it up a notch as well. Oh, there we go. I was looking like the flashback was so real for a second. Photofocus. And look, we've applied our face with hardly any brushes at all. Next, I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics monochrome, and I'm just applying it using my finger. And it gives it that nice glowy rose peachy, the color's peach, so I guess it's peachy look to my skin. So I asked everyone if they wanted glam, and my friend was like, girl, we ain't got no time for glam. Like, we need the nitty gritties. So I wanted to show you guys another way to do my no makeup tutorial without the hassle of super expensive products or too many brushes. So now I'm using my Maybelline Master Chrome, and I'm again gonna just use my fingers for this and go on top of this peach. I'm not gonna take it all the way up, but I do want to look very glowy. So usually I try to do one or the other for these, but we're gonna go a little glowier. Okay, you see what I mean? It just like glows everything up. Oh, I love this. I love this simple look because it just elevates you and makes you look like you're just like naturally out here looking like a demigoddess. Okay, now that we've highlighted and did all of that we needed to do with that, we are going to, of course, add a little blush because everyone needs a little blush in their life. So using Construct from Shayla by ColourPop, it's this like nice bronzy color, and I'm just going to, this I am using a brush for, and I'm going to apply that all over my cheeks, and I am going to make the little C by my eyebrow to kind of measure it out and even it out all the way. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even expecting it to look this good. It looks so good. Okay, face is done. Now let's talk eyes. All right, using my Maybelline Lash Sensational, I am going to put some mascara on the eyes and apply a heavy amount all over because we want our lashes looking nice and long and luxurious. My eyelashes looking good. My brows came together. I think I went a little light on this middle corner of my nose, but it's okay. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem because I got to record a whole takedown video. Yes, I am going to be showing you exactly how to take all of this off. You can actually click the link right above my head to see that. Okay, so we've gotten on our mascara. You can leave it like this. You can pop on your lip and get going, but you know me, I like to jack her up. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do with some super natural looking Ardell lashes. We're just going to place them right on our eye. You add a little strip of glue. You don't have to go too heavy with the glue. And you want to put it right on your lash line. And then just scrape off any of that excess glue wherever you don't want it. That's the only bad thing about not like doing a liner or doing anything or any eyeshadow, because when this happens, usually the eyeliner just kind of cleans it up for you, but it's okay. Nothing wrong with a extra step or two. There we go. See what I mean? We got it. Sorry, my hand was all in the way, but you get the gist. Oh, it's looking nice. So you know me, I love showing you a way to step it up just a little bit more if you ever need to. So this is my Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette. I just dropped an amazing eyeshadow tutorial on this if you want to check it out. And I am using a little bit of Morocco and a little bit of Madagascar. Tapping into those two colors, I'm just putting it right above the brow, using a blending brush, or you can use a simple eyeshadow brush and just use like stroking motions and small circular motions to blend that all in. And because we did that concealer and that setting powder on the eye, it looks like we have a little bit of like nude shadow on the lid, even though we don't. And then to take it up just a little more, we're gonna take our little Stila in the color Kitten Karma, and we're going to just place a little bit right on the inner corner of the eye and follow that and give it like a little tear, a little pull down. See? And now you have a full natural glam. So this is a video that you can do for the office, and you can just stop before we get to this little shimmery part. Or if you want to, you know, show the office what you got, show the office what you got, girl. Put on a little shimmer on your little eyelids. But it just helps add to the glow, to the drama, and it's no effort at all. You can use any glitter eyeshadow that you have. I suggest wetting the brush first. And yeah, just a little bit goes a long way. If you don't have the Stila, just dampen a brush, dip into your favorite glitter shadow, boom, you're ready to go. Now I'm using just a touch of my NYX Soft Glam, Soft Matte Lip Cream on the inner parts of my mouth. I'm gonna let the natural darkness of my lips kind of serve as the liner. And then I'm using just a clear lip gloss to give it that nice gloss that I love. Now that we have our whole face on, I just want to use a little bit of my NYX setting spray. This is so important because without foundation, you want to make sure that your face is nice and set. We used a primer in the beginning, but you also want to close out with a setting spray. All right, girlies, so that is it. This is my no foundation, natural, glowy glam. I'm using some affordable products that you can get super easily. All of the products that I used are in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that little notification bell. Until next time, bye, girlies.